What if history's biggest breakthroughs weren't intentional? From buried cities stumbled upon by farmers to ancient texts discovered by chance, these accidents rewrote everything historians thought they knew. Not all history is uncovered through careful excavation or planned research. Sometimes, the past reveals itself through sheer luck or coincidence. This video explores 50 astonishing historical discoveries made by accident, each one surprising historians, challenging theories, and reshaping our understanding of ancient civilizations and human evolution. 1. The Rosetta Stone. A French soldier digging for a fort wall in Egypt in 1799 uncovered a stone slab with inscriptions. That slab, the Rosetta Stone, became the key to deciphering ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, unlocking centuries of historical mystery that had confounded scholars for generations. 2. Pompeii. In 1599, while digging a canal, an architect uncovered frescoes buried under ash. He covered it up. Nearly 150 years later, workers rediscovered Pompeii, an entire Roman city frozen in time by a volcanic eruption, giving historians an unprecedented look at everyday ancient life. 3. Dead Sea Scrolls. In 1947, a Bedouin shepherd chasing a lost goat in Qumran caves stumbled upon clay jars. Inside were scrolls over 2,000 years old, the Dead Sea Scrolls, holding some of the oldest biblical texts and revealing secrets of Jewish religious practices during the Second Temple period. 4. Terracotta Army. In 1974, farmers digging a well near Xi'an, China, struck pottery fragments. They had uncovered one of the greatest archaeological finds ever, the Terracotta Army, thousands of life-sized clay soldiers buried with China's first emperor to guard him in the afterlife. 5. Machu Picchu. In 1911, historian Hiram Bingham was actually searching for another lost city when a local guide showed him Machu Picchu. Hidden in the Peruvian mountains, the abandoned Inca citadel was unknown to the outside world and has since become a global symbol of indigenous architecture and mystery. 6. Lascaux Cave Paintings. 4 teenagers in France stumbled into a cave while chasing their dog in 1940. Inside, they found walls covered in ancient paintings, over 17,000 years old. These Lascaux cave paintings became one of the most significant discoveries in prehistoric art history. 7. Sutton Hoo Ship Burial. In 1939, a woman in Suffolk, England, hired archaeologists to investigate strange mounds on her land. They found an intact Anglo-Saxon ship burial, Sutton Hoo, filled with treasures and warrior gear, rewriting the narrative of early medieval English society and craftsmanship. 8. Antikythera Mechanism. Divers in 1901 salvaging a Roman shipwreck off Antikythera, Greece, found bronze fragments. These turned out to be parts of the Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old analog computer that could track celestial movements, stunning historians with ancient Greek technological prowess. 9. Altamira Cave Paintings. In Spain, an 8-year-old girl followed her father into a cave in 1879 and looked up, discovering colorful Paleolithic paintings of bison. The Altamira cave art proved humans had advanced artistic capabilities over 15,000 years ago, challenging prevailing beliefs of prehistoric intellect. 10. Bamiyan Buddha Caves. In Afghanistan, monks accidentally carved out meditation caves in the cliffs near Bamiyan. Over time, they created 2 colossal Buddha statues. Though destroyed in 2001, the accidental origins and grandeur of the sculptures remain a lasting legacy of Buddhist art and devotion. 11. Otzi the Iceman. 2 hikers in the Alps in 1991 discovered a body sticking out of a glacier. At first, they thought it was a recent death. But it was Otzi, a 5,300-year-old mummy preserved in ice, offering unparalleled insight into prehistoric life and diet. 12. Baghdad Battery. In the 1930s, archaeologists excavating near Baghdad found clay jars with metal rods. These objects resembled primitive batteries. Historians now debate whether ancient Mesopotamians had early electrical technology, making the Baghdad Battery one of history's strangest and most controversial accidental finds. 13. The Copper Scroll. Among the Dead Sea Scrolls found in Qumran, one stood out, a copper scroll listing locations of buried treasures. Unlike the religious texts, it was a sort of treasure map. Its authenticity and implications remain mysterious, leaving historians puzzled over its true purpose. 14. The Göbekli Tepe site. In Turkey, a farmer plowing his field in the 1990s hit a carved stone. Excavations revealed Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest known temple complex, over 11,000 years old, predating Stonehenge and agriculture, forcing historians to rethink the timeline of organized religion and civilization. 15. The Venus of Willendorf. In 1908, an Austrian worker digging at a Paleolithic site uncovered a tiny limestone statue, the Venus of Willendorf. Estimated to be 25,000 years old, this voluptuous female figure sparked debates about prehistoric fertility cults and ancient artistic expression. 16. The Staffordshire Hoard. In 2009, a man using a metal detector on a farm in England uncovered glittering Anglo-Saxon artifacts. The Staffordshire Hoard, the largest ever found, revealed exquisite craftsmanship and war gear, offering a new perspective on medieval power, religion, and elite culture. 17. Chauvet Cave Paintings. In 1994, spelunkers in France stumbled upon a sealed cave. Inside were pristine Paleolithic artworks, now known as the Chauvet Cave, dating back 32,000 years. The detailed animal imagery revolutionized our understanding of early human creativity and emotional expression. 18. Lost Da Vinci Mural. In Florence's Palazzo Vecchio, workers removing plaster found a hidden mural, believed to be Leonardo da Vinci's lost Battle of Anghiari. Though partly destroyed, this discovery reignited scholarly quests and debates around lost Renaissance masterpieces hidden within modern architecture. 19. Mount Owen Moa Claw. In a New Zealand cave in 1987, researchers found a well-preserved, clawed foot. It belonged to a giant moa bird extinct for centuries. The preservation was so pristine it looked recent, shocking scientists and prompting re-evaluations of extinction timelines. 20. The Grolier Codex. Found in a Mexican cave in the 1960s, this Maya book was first dismissed as fake. But later analysis showed it was genuine, one of only 4 surviving Maya codices. Its discovery reshaped our view of Maya astronomy and pre-Columbian literature. 21. Tomb of the Silver Pharaoh. Egyptologists expected nothing new in Tanis, but in 1939, they uncovered the untouched tomb of Susen-Zai. Unlike Tutankhamun's, it wasn't robbed. The solid silver coffin and treasures inside amazed historians, revealing opulence during a less-known period of Egyptian decline. 22. Batalha Monastery Burials. Renovators restoring Portugal's Batalha Monastery in the 1980s broke through a hidden wall. Behind it lay unrecorded royal tombs. These unexpected finds gave insight into medieval Portuguese royalty and burial customs once considered lost. 23. Vindolanda Tablets. In 1973, excavators near Hadrian's Wall in Britain uncovered wooden tablets in anaerobic soil. These Roman letters, preserved miraculously, revealed personal lives of soldiers and families stationed there, offering the most intimate surviving documents from Roman Britain. 24. Nazca Lines rediscovered. A pilot flying over southern Peru in the 1930s noticed strange giant patterns in the desert, the Nazca Lines. Though created centuries earlier, they were unnoticed from the ground. Their rediscovery triggered decades of speculation over their purpose and creators. 25. Neanderthal Skullcap. In 1856, miners in Germany's Ninde Valley found a strange skull. Initially dismissed, it later became the type specimen for Neanderthals. This accidental discovery became foundational in understanding human evolution and sparked fierce debate between science and religion. 26. London's Roman Amphitheatre. In 1988, during construction of London's Guildhall Art Gallery, workers struck Roman ruins. Further digging revealed an amphitheatre beneath modern streets. This hidden structure highlighted London's Roman heritage and prompted reimagining of ancient urban life. 27. Uffington White Horse. In England, maintenance workers cleaning a hill noticed white chalk lines forming a giant horse shape. This turned out to be an ancient geoglyph dating back to the Bronze Age. Its continued upkeep and rediscovery affirmed the power of landscape art. 28. The Leidenberg Heads. In South Africa in the 1950s, a boy found ceramic fragments while playing. Later pieced together, they formed 7 terracotta heads over 1,500 years old. These rare African artifacts reshaped our understanding of pre-colonial African religious and ceremonial practices. 29. Cave of the Swimmers. In Egypt's western desert, explorer Laszlo Almasy, the real English patient, found cave paintings of swimming humans in 1933. These images suggested the Sahara was once lush with water, changing assumptions about climate history and early habitation. 30. The Mesha Stele. In 1868, a missionary found a black basalt stone in Jordan covered in Moabite script. Known as the Mesha Stele, it confirmed biblical accounts from a non-Israelite perspective, offering rare insight into rival ancient Near Eastern civilizations. 31. Piri Reis Map. In 1929, scholars found a map drawn in 1513 by Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis. It showed parts of South America and Antarctica, supposedly before they were discovered. The map challenged cartographic history and sparked theories about ancient global knowledge. 32. The Derveni Papyrus. While cremating a nobleman in Greece in 1962, workers found a charred scroll among his remains. This became the oldest surviving European book, a philosophical treatise blending Orphic mysticism and early Greek rationalism. 33. Easter Island Moai Bodies. In 2011, researchers digging around Easter Island's iconic heads made a surprise: the heads had full buried torsos. This changed interpretations of the statue's purpose, showing they were part of ceremonial installations, not just oversized heads. 34. The Frozen Mammoths. Siberian hunters searching for ivory in the 20th century stumbled on frozen mammoths. Preserved in permafrost, some still had fur and stomach contents. These became vital in understanding Ice Age fauna, climate, and extinction patterns. 35. Library of Ashurbanipal. In 1849, archaeologists at Nineveh uncovered thousands of cuneiform tablets in palace ruins. They belonged to Assyrian king Ashurbanipal, a royal library containing the Epic of Gilgamesh, which became one of the oldest literary texts ever found. 36. Uluburun Shipwreck. A Turkish sponge diver found bronze items underwater in 1982. Excavation revealed a late Bronze Age shipwreck carrying luxury goods from Egypt, Greece, and the Levant, proof of complex ancient Mediterranean trade over 3,000 years ago. 37. Riese bronze statues. In 1972, a snorkeler off Italy's coast found 2 Greek bronze statues on the seabed. The Riese warriors are among the finest surviving classical sculptures, helping historians understand Greek bronze artistry that had long vanished. 38. The Gen manuscripts. During a renovation in Mali, workers found ancient manuscripts hidden in household walls. Dating back centuries, these texts proved a rich scholarly tradition in West Africa, countering colonial myths that African civilizations lacked written culture. 39. The Herculaneum Papyri. When Vesuvius erupted, a Roman villa in Herculaneum was buried along with its library. In the 18th century, workers accidentally unearthed the villa and hundreds of scrolls carbonized by ash, the only surviving classical library from antiquity. 40. The Bronze Age Must Farm Site. A quarry company in Cambridgeshire, UK, exposed Bronze Age homes perfectly preserved in mud. Dubbed Britain's Pompeii, the site revealed wooden structures, textiles, and meals, a time capsule of prehistoric domestic life. 41. The Litoli Footprints. In Tanzania in 1976, Mary Leakey's team noticed strange indentations in volcanic ash. They were hominid footprints 3.6 million years old, direct evidence of early bipedalism and a monumental find in human evolution. 42. Codex Gigas, Devil's Bible. Discovered in a Bohemian monastery, this massive 13th-century manuscript includes the entire Bible and a full-page demon drawing. Its mysterious origin and strange content earned it the nickname, Devil's Bible, puzzling historians for decades. 43. The Aksum Obelisk Return. In Italy, workers uncovered the ancient Ethiopian obelisk of Aksum hidden during World War II. Its return in 2005 rekindled debates about colonial looting and historical restitution of cultural treasures. 44. The buried Viking ship. In 2018, georadar scans in Norway accidentally revealed a full Viking ship beneath farmland. This find gave new hope for understanding Viking seafaring and burial rituals. 45. Bakhshali manuscript. In 1881, a farmer found birch bark texts in Pakistan. The Bakhshali manuscript contained early uses of zero, predating all other records, revolutionizing the history of mathematics and India's role in its development. 46. The Red Lady of Paviland. In 1823, a geologist found a burial in a Welsh cave. Despite calling it the Red Lady, it was actually a young man buried 33,000 years ago, Europe's oldest ceremonial burial. 47. The Voynich manuscript. Rediscovered in 1912 by a rare book dealer, the Voynich manuscript is filled with bizarre, indecipherable script and unknown plants. Despite centuries of attempts, it remains the world's most mysterious book. 48. The Desert Kites. Pilots flying over the Middle East noticed huge stone structures shaped like kites. These turned out to be ancient hunting traps. Thousands exist, but their origin and exact use remain partly speculative. 49. The Colossus of Ramesses II. In 2006, a construction crew in Cairo hit a massive stone head buried beneath a slum. It was a 3,000-year-old statue of Pharaoh Ramesses II, adding grandeur to Egypt's history and sparking a major restoration. 50. The tunnels under Jerusalem. Excavations beneath the Old City revealed ancient passageways and structures unknown even to biblical scholars. These hidden tunnels complicated religious narratives and intensified political debates over Jerusalem's layered, contested past. These astonishing discoveries, all found by accident, prove that history has a way of revealing itself, often when we least expect it. If these accidental finds amazed you, subscribe now and join us as we uncover more buried truths from the past. See you in the next video.